Tyria Today. I'm Jackie Tranchida, your guide through all the happenings and hijinks to be had in our fair land of leisure and war. First up, time for Jackie's Tyrian Top 5. Number 5 goes to the tropical funcation destination, Southsun Cove. Recently discovered by the Consortium, a generous sponsor of Tyria Today, this sensationally steamy paradise is home to weird creatures like the Karka. No, the rumors aren't true. Multiple fatalities? More like multiple funtalities. Southsun Cove. It's almost paradise. Making the list for the first time at number 4 is Mistlock Observatory. Breathtaking views are just the beginning for this one-of-a-kind retreat, perfect for history buffs and temporal tourists alike. From Mistlock Observatory, you can enter the Fractals of the Mists, a series of proto-reality scenarios where you can relive great moments of Tyria's past through the glory of combat. Hack and slash your way to a greater appreciation of our lineage. Number 3 is the Grove, home soil of the curious and noble Sylvari, a race of sentient plant people. The Grove is the ideal place for a peaceful, 100% organic holiday. Afraid of the dark? Don't worry. The Grove's bioluminescence glows brilliantly at night, keeping those murderous carnivores at bay. Mostly. Family-friendly Divinity's Reach lands at the number 2 spot on my list. Capital of the human kingdom of Kryta, the Div is an absolute delight for families looking for big city thrills without the risk of dragon attacks. The world-famous indoor garden is a must-see for any visitor to Divinity's Reach. The Orrery, a massive rotating constellation, is the ultimate photo op for any sightseer. And number 1 on my list? Can we get an Iron Legion drumroll, please? It's Lion's Arch, the fabulous coastal mecca that's the beating heart of Tyria's economy. A city built by pirate entrepreneurs out of shipwrecks, Lion's Arch is a shopper's paradise. But the real reason I love LA? Accessibility. Lion's Arch has tons of Asura gates, which offer instantaneous transportation to any of the major cities in Tyria. Coming up next is the weather, but first, an update on the counterfeit weapon scandal that's rocking Lion's Arch. When we first investigated the glut of cheap knockoff magic greatswords on the market, the Lion Guard didn't have any suspects, but just moments ago, the Tyria Today news team learned that this Char blacksmith, whose name is being kept confidential, was detained by authorities earlier today. Lion Guard officers, while seeking donations from local merchants to ensure their continuing protection, stumbled upon a secret bootlegging operation. Using a crew of nearly 24 Skrit counterfeiters, the Char was able to create countless poor-quality replicas of magic greatswords like the fabled legendary weapon Eternity. A decade of public service scrubbing barnacles in the harbor is said to be eminent for the Char blacksmith. The Skrit were assigned to sewer duty, where they're happily looking for shinies in the muck and filth.
Ooh, shiny! Free shiny! Mine! Mine!
Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what's going on above our heads. It's our weekly weather wrap-up, sponsored by the Consortium, makers of superior products like the Consortium breathing mask. Explore the aquatic depths with confidence in Consortium craftsmanship. A southwesterly low-pressure system is sweeping across the risen kingdom of Or, and the prevailing winds are carrying that terrible undead smell all across the Sea of Sorrows. Plug your nose, Kryta, because you're going to be smelling that Orion funk for the next several days. Mount Maelstrom is back in the news. The sprawling volcano has been spewing magma and churning out destroyers for nearly a month, turning a generally pleasant autumn into a scorching extended summer for folks in the Steamspur Mountains. Now let's take a look at the worldview. That muggy heat wave extending from Kryta to Maguma Jungle shows no sign of ending, with highs in the 130s and nighttime lows still in triple digits. Making weekend plans? Don't forget, the Sparkfly Fen area is still under a Stage 3 dragon warning. One of Tyria's most feared beasts, Tequatl the Sunless, has been wreaking more havoc than usual on the splintered coast. Authorities have issued a small craft advisory for the area, and swimming and coral harvesting are temporarily restricted. Nothing will ruin a day at the beach like a hideous rampaging dragon. That's all the time we have today, but don't forget to join us tomorrow when culture reporter Naf Johnson gives us the download on the latest Asuran slang. Did you know that buka means moron? Me neither. Until next time, stay free, Tyria.